CS 8661 Internet Programming Laboratory. Exercise number 4. First subdivision, to invoke servlets from HTML forms. So here the client will give the request to the web server and web server will find the servlet. Then it will be build the web page on user request. Then finally it will be displayed on web browser. This is a exercise explanation. Here in this program we are going to do servlet. Okay, before that we want to know what is servlet. Servlet is a technology which is used to create a web application. Servlet is a class that extends the capabilities of the servers and responds to the incoming request. It can respond to the any request also. Okay. What is web server? Web server can handle HTTP request and send by clients and responds the request with an HTTP response. And next one, web application, web app. That is basically in this project, that is a web application. It is a collection of servlets. Then web container, that is also known as servlet container and servlet engine. It is a part of web server. Okay. And the main concept of web server that can manage the life cycle of servlets. This we are going to do in our exercise. First, we are going to write the HTML form. The HTML form will give the request to the Java servlet. Okay, that is one program. And the Java servlet will give the response to the HTML page. Finally, the client can get the data. Before doing this program, we want to set some path. Okay, first install Java and then click the advanced system settings. Then click that environment variable, then JRE underscore home. You want to set this path. Copy the JRE file and paste it and save it. If you set this path, then only you can execute the Java. Okay. The next Java home, that is JDK file, you want to set it. Okay, JDK path. Then Catalina home, that also you want to set. This is for Tomcat server. After installing the Tomcat server, you want to initialize the path in this system variable. The next class path, this is servlet. This is for servlet. Okay. Then after doing all these things, you want to know whether the Tomcat server is installed successfully in our computer. Then for that purpose, you want to click the web browser and click the https://localhost:8080. Then this screen will be displayed. If this screen will be displayed, then only we know this, that is the Tomcat server successfully executed. After doing all these things, we know how to execute servlet program. Okay, first write the Java program and save the file. There is a file name is server here, so server.java. Then second, open the command prompt and click that cd/, then the directory, that is the e:, then you want to set the Java path. I have given here, and you want to set the class path. The next, the class path is generated. Copy that class path and paste it in this location. I have given the location. Inside the Tomcat server, you want to place that class file. Then only you can execute this servlet program. Then click the Tomcat monitor, then start the server for execution. Let's see the exercise. Aim of this program, to write a Java program to invoke servlets from HTML form. This is our program. Algorithm, it is client.html. That is a HTML file we have generated. So here create the web page using HTML form and contain the field that is a text, password, and we want to set that submit button. Then set the URL of the server as a value, forms as an action attribute. Then run the HTML program, submit the form data to the server. So then server.java, that is a Java program. Here we are defining the class server that extends the property of generic servlet. And here we are getting that get parameter names. From HTML we want to get that. Then get parameter, then write the class for this response. Let's see the program. Server.java, file name .java. This extension only you want to save in the notepad. Java input output file, and this is for servlet. Don't forget you want to include this javax.servlet. Then a public class server. This is a file name. Here what a name is defined. Then by using this name only you want to save the file name. Server extends generic servlet. Then we are including the servlet request and servlet response. This is very important because we are giving the request to the HTML and giving to the response. Okay. So here while loop is defined for printing out.println, the name values will be printed. Then this is very important, web application. This you want to include in the Tomcat server. I will explain that while executing the program. Then client.html. Here I have given the roll number, student name, student address, phone, and total marks. Okay. So this is output. Let's execute and see this output. Now first click the start and type Tomcat. Here see there is a monitor Tomcat. Click that. Then click yes. Then here the Tomcat is there. Click here, right click. Here see start service you want to click. Already it is started. We no need to stop here. Start service you want to click. Okay. Then only the Tomcat will be running successfully. Whether the Tomcat is running successfully, for checking that, click the web browser and here click localhost :8080. If this window displayed, then only the Tomcat is running successfully, right? In the notepad, I have entered the Java program and save it as server.java. Let's execute this Java file. First we want to open the command prompt. Start cmd, enter. The command prompt is opened. Here click cd / then :, only I have having the program. So then you want to set the path for Java. Set path, that is equal to double quotes, and you want to take that path. My computer C:, program files, Java, JDK, bin, then copy this path. Then click this and paste it. Don't forget to close this double quotes. The path is set. If there is an error came, you want to check the Java. Okay. Then you want to take the class path for the servlet program. Java C hyphen class path, double quotes, click my computer, C:, program files, Apache software, Tomcat, and then lib file. Okay. Here you want to check that servlet.api. This is found or not. Okay. Then copy this path, open the command prompt, paste it, then slash servlet API dot jar, then close the double quotes. Then our file name is server, server dot java. Okay. There is no error. Servlet process was executed. That is class path is set. So see here, class file is generated. So copy this file, C:, program files, Apache software, Tomcat 7.0, here web apps. Click the web apps, examples, web.inf, then class file. Okay, classes. Here you want to place that class file. Already I have, there is a server.class, so please delete that. Then I am placing this, paste. Okay, the class file is placed here. Then you want to click this, see Tomcat server, Tomcat, web apps, examples, web.inf, click this web application. Here you want to place this, this is default, already will be there. If you want to insert, then go to the down. Here for this program I have typed this one. So servlet name, that is a server or file name, and class file also server, and then you want to mapping. Servlet mapping wants to be there. So server here, servlet server. Okay, this is compulsory, you want to include here. Then I have placed that client.html here. See there, web apps, examples, inside the servlets. Okay, now we can execute this client. First we want to execute the HTML file. Okay, I am double clicking this. Okay, here is the output screen. Enter student information. Click the roll number and student name, then address, then phone number, then total marks. Then click submit. So we got the answer, that is a total marks, student name, address, phone number and marks. So we have successfully executed the program using Tomcat server.